What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going off the rails with the top 10 craziest phones ever made. These aren't your everyday iPhones and Galaxies. Nah, we're talking see-through phones, lipstick-shaped designs, diamond-covered flexes, and some real tech fever dreams. Buckle up! Ever wanted a phone that doubles as an e-reader? Enter the Yotaphone 2 straight out of Russia. It had two displays, a 5-inch AMOLED screen on the front, and a full e-ink touchscreen on the back. The idea? You could save battery by reading articles, notifications, or even maps on the e-ink screen. Super clever, but sadly, not the most practical for fast switching. Price: around $700 at launch. Imagine flipping your phone sideways like a T-shaped boomerang. That's the LG Wing. Its main screen rotated 90 degrees to reveal a smaller display underneath. Perfect for multitasking. Watch YouTube up top, text on the mini screen below. It felt futuristic, and just a little gimmicky. Still, for $999 it was an innovation that deserved more love. Before curved edges were sexy, Samsung gave us the Galaxy Round, a phone that curved horizontally across the body. It was like holding a Pringle. The curve was supposed to make it more ergonomic and immersive for media, but really, it just looked kinda weird. It launched in South Korea only and cost over $1,000. Rare, weird, and definitely round. Coming in hot, from 2004, the Nokia 7280 was literally called the lipstick phone, because it looked like one. No keypad, no touchscreen. You used a rotating Navi spinner to text and dial. It was more fashion statement than tech tool. It even had a mirrored screen and voice tagging features. Priced at around $500, this thing walked so smartphones could strut. Back in 2011, dual-screen phones weren't foldable, they were hinged. Enter the Kyocera Echo. It had two 3.5-inch screens connected by a clunky hinge, and you could fold it open into a 4.7-inch tablet. Apps could run side by side or stretch across both screens. It was ahead of its time, but way too bulky and buggy. On contract, just $199, but usability? Questionable. Ever dreamt of calling someone with your pen? No? Well, Haier did. The P7 Pen phone was a full-functioning phone shaped like a pen. You could write with it and make calls using the tiny keypad and mic. It even had a camera. Think James Bond meets Office Manager. Retail price was around $200, and yes, it actually worked. This next one isn't just a phone, it's an investment. The Vertu Signature Cobra was handcrafted with gold, emeralds, and rubies, including an actual cobra-shaped ornament wrapping around the body. Zero smart features, just pure luxury. No internet, no touchscreen, just voice calls and the flex of being worth $360,000. Literally a phone for the 1%. Before the Galaxy Fold, there was the Royal FlexPi, the world's first foldable phone. Released in 2018, it had a 7.8-inch AMOLED screen that folded in half like a wallet. Problem? It was clunky, buggy, and the software couldn't keep up with the hardware. But credit where it's due, they beat Samsung to the punch. Price tag? $1,300. Need Pentagon-level security in your pocket? The Sirin Solarin was a luxury Android phone designed for ultra-wealthy executives. It came with military-grade encryption, a security switch on the back that instantly locked it down, and surprisingly decent specs. But that price? $14,000. You could buy a whole car or just this phone. And finally, the weirdest of them all, the LG FX0. This phone was entirely transparent. You could see the circuits, screws, and glowing internals inside its clear shell. It ran Firefox OS, had capacitive buttons that glowed gold, and looked like something a hacker would use in a sci-fi anime, only released in Japan for about $400. And honestly, it still looks cooler than most flagships today. And there you have it, the 10 craziest, most unique phones to ever hit the market. Which one was your favorite? The see-through LG? The snake-covered Vertu? Or are you still thinking about that pen phone? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe for more wild tech stories, and I'll see you in the next video.